Hey, Iowa, it's Congressman Zach Nunn. This is State of the Union Week, and I'm so honored to have as my guest a Gold Star family from Des Moines, the family of Staff Sergeant Torres Tovar, an Iowa Guardsman who lost his life to defend our country. The President talked a lot at the State of the Union about what we're doing to make things not only more affordable, but how we've already delivered success for so many here in Iowa. I'm also proud to highlight this week we brought $20 million in new investment through a federal grant to help Des Moines transit. So let's get into this week's Week in Review. On December 13th, Iowa lost two of our own. Nate and Edgar were Iowa National Guardsmen who lost their life in defense of our freedoms, which is why this year's State of the Union was so important that I bring their families to Washington. I was proud to host the parents of Sergeant Torres Tovar. Hugo and Isabel and their 25-year-old son, who gave his life in defense of our freedom, saw firsthand democracy at work in the State of the Union. But they also saw a country that appreciated the sacrifice of all of our men and women. Edgar was a young man, and after 2 combat deployments, he wanted more than anything to come to Washington, D.C. with his family. I know he was here with us in spirit, and most importantly, the entire nation saw the sacrifice that he gave so all of us could be free. Thank you, Edgar. At this year's State of the Union, the President spoke to several of the items we've worked hard to deliver. 1, energy independence, including what we grow right here in Iowa with year-round E15. 2, the strongest border security we've had in our nation's history, with almost 0 border crossings and a pathway here for legal immigration for folks who want to do it the right way. And 3, the largest tax cut in American history. Most families will see a tax return 11% higher than ever before. That means nearly $7,200 more dollars going into your family's pocket. As we march forward, this has been a year of accomplishment, but there's also so much more we're getting after, including my bill to help lead affordable housing. We're working hard to bring down costs for working families, and we're already seeing the success at the pump, with gas prices at a 5-year low and violent crime down to its lowest point in over 100 years. America, the State of the Union is strong, but we're marching in the right direction because we're taking your ideas from Iowa right here to Washington, D.C. and delivering real results. Iowa, I'm so proud to work with our local leaders to be able to improve transportation throughout Iowa. That includes a $20 million grant to improve access for transportation. Whether you're in Altoona, West Des Moines, Johnson, or right here in Des Moines, DART provides critical services. This bus line helps folks get to work, kids get to school, all of us get to an Iowa Cubs game, and certainly helps the state fair all year round. In fact, 3.8 million rides are provided by DART. This federal fund helps ensure that we not only reduce traffic on our roads for your commute to work, but ensures that every Iowan has access in the metro area to be able to get where they need. I'm so proud to lead this with our local officials, and this is a huge success that only big states have gotten, but we're bringing it right here to the heart of the heartland and making Des Moines more accessible for everybody. This week's State of the Union reflected some of the best parts of America. From the American hockey team who just come off their gold medal to a World War II and Korea War veteran who received the Medal of Honor for his selfless service in protecting others throughout our history. It also reflected the fact that Americans have far more in common than we have as differences. As your member of Congress, it's not only an honor to fight for you, it's my privilege to take your best ideas from Iowa right here to our nation's capital. I look forward to seeing you around Iowa in the days ahead. Talk soon.